This is our 1931 Hudson Essex Super 6. It was, my grandpa bought it when he was 19 for $90. Real wooden wheels. Mostly original car. It was painted in the 60s with enamel. The interior is bad. Cats were living in it because it was stored for 30 years in my grandpa's garage. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the older cars, see this speedometer here, that line there is the needle, and the speedometer turns behind it. So, pretty unique feature. This is our air conditioning. Yeah, air conditioning. It was in a crash recently. Actually, it was a while ago, but we just got it back maybe a week ago. We were parked on the side of the road with fuel filter problems because, like I said, it was stored for 30 years. All the sludge from the old fuel settled on the bottom of the tank, and this new ethanol fuel breaks that down, clogs up the fuel filter. We were on the side of the road with problems like that, and we got rear-ended by a Honda Civic that smashed, ripped this bumper off, crushed the gas tank, buckled this, huge dent all along here, crushed this panel, crushed the running board, destroyed the fender, snapped the leaf spring, bent the axle out of place, and the guy who did it did a real good job fixing it. I can't remember his name though. We had this tire cover custom made. Essex Super 6, we're part of the Hudson Essex Tire Playing Club. Like I said, it has Hudson's Super 6 engine. There it is. And it's a good running car. It's relatively low miles. I mean, it has less miles than that minivan over there. And that minivan's only 10 years old. And it was used. And this car was, you drive it all the time. It was sitting, I can't remember where it was. My grandpa told me a long time ago, I can't remember. But a log truck, it was sitting near a logging path, and a log truck came around, and there was a log sticking out, and it hit it right here and crushed this panel in, and bent the door and everything, and bent all this. So my grandpa straightened this out and filled it in with lead. Yeah, that's why they call hot rods lead sleds, because if they needed to change body lines, they just put lead in it. You can see this is slightly tilted down, so that works good if you're trying to look at the fender. And that speedometer in there goes up to 90 miles per hour. This car will never ever do 90 miles an hour ever. It doesn't matter how big the hill is. The fastest we've ever had it is 55, and these fenders in the front, the air gets in there and starts to act like wings, and it kind of makes the front end do that, you know. So that's our 1931 Essex.